Clock, everyone, please rise. Say the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everybody. First, if you have a cell phone, if you would please silence it or turn it off during the meeting, we would appreciate that. Also, for those individuals who wish to address the board during the non-agenda reception of visitors moment, there are slips of paper out there. If you would fill those out and just turn that into me so I know who to call on. Callie, roll call, please.
Yeah, Cheryl Armstrong. Here. Jeff Branson. Dave Erb.
Here.
John Hedges.
Here.
Ashley Overton. Here. Jake Uphoff. Dale Ryder.
Here. As you know, we're a little bit light. Mr. Uphoff is ill, but knowing Jake, I'm sure he's watching. Jake, thank you for staying home and not making the rest of us sick. Jeff Branson, many of you probably know, he lost his father not long ago. And today were the funeral services. He has lots of family in, and so he is tending to his family as he should be. So I know everyone here will join me in extending our thoughts and prayers to the Branson family at this time. With that, we'll go on to agenda item number 2, reception of visitors. I'm not aware of any agenda visitors. Do we have any members of the public who wish to address the board under the non-agenda section? Okay, seeing none, we will move on to agenda item 3, the consent agenda. These do require board action. They consist of the following. Item 3.1, approval of minutes from the regular board meeting of December 9th of 2025 and the executive session minutes of the same date. Under 3.2, financial presentation of the bills for approval, the monthly financial reports by fund, and the budget to actual report. Item 3.3, approval of business for business office to begin tentative preparation of the FY 2027 budget. Item 3.4, approval of overnight trips, just one. That is the Mattoon High School JROTC Black Hills Raiders meet May 7th through 10th, 2026 at Camp Rapid National Guard, Rapid City, South Dakota. Item 3.5 is the enrollment report, and item 3.6 is the Freedom of Information reports. All of the board members should have received these items in your packet. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda? Motion from Ashley Overton. Is there a second? Second from Cheryl Armstrong. Is there any discussion about the consent agenda items? Seeing none, Callie, call the roll, please.
Erb.
Yes.
Hedges.
Yes.
Overton.
Yes.
Armstrong. Yes. Ryder.
Yes. Item 4 on the agenda, reports and recommendations of the business manager. Mr. Gear.
Yeah, 4.1. That is. Board action to approve registration and extracurricular fees for the 26-27 school year. So past the new year, already looking for next year. All right. Again, going along with this, we're still have the community eligibility provision, CEP, which allows our students to eat at no cost throughout the school year. So we will continue to do that. It's been a big benefit to our families and our students throughout the district over the last 5 to 6 years. Prices recommended by ISB. The following prices are based on current reimbursement rates that are recommended by ISB. Adult lunch, these are the current prices for this year. We'd like to raise that a dime to $4.80. The adult breakfast from $3.18 to $3.28, and milk from 65 cents to 85 cents. So those go up just a little bit each year, so they'll continue to do so next year. Again, back to CEP, this program takes place at both Riddle and Williams Elementary School, the middle school, and the high school. Also, but Franklin Preschool is not eligible for this, so we have a different program for them. And we're experiencing, again, an overall increase in revenue for the attendance centers. That's allowing us to pay for this project at the middle school, where we're going to upgrade the cafeteria and some other things there. So that's allowing us to do that because we are bringing in more money than we are spending. And we plan on continuing CEP at no cost in the future. Other fees that we're proposing, driver's ed at $55 at the high school, Riddle Williams Middle School and High School instructional materials at $55. District-wide athletic fees, $35 per sport, $70 maximum per student, and $140 maximum per family. These are all the rates that we've had for several years in a row since COVID. Again, we have some families in our district that struggle. We like to keep those as minimal as we can, so we'd like to keep those consistent. The one that is increasing a little bit is our Little Leaders daycare cost. It was $200 a week this current year. We'd like to raise it to $225 to stay kind of, current with the local market here in the city.
Which, Ryan, is lower than some of our comparables.
It is lower than some of our comparables and slightly higher than others. It just depends on the daycare and the facilities that you compare to. So our recommendation is board action to set the fees for 26-27 school year as presented.
Do I have a motion to set the?
Going back to the one about the lunch, that we're taking in more than we're dispersing. How's that work?
That has to do with our contract with Airmark. When we went out to bid, they quoted us a price for what each meal would be. And the reimbursement rate by the federal government is more than what we pay per meal. So, but in doing so, we have to spend that money in the food service. We're not allowed to make a profit on that and benefit from it. So we do, that's why we're doing that project in those schools, to put that money back into the food service program.
So we're gaining more in revenue from a reimbursable perspective from the USDA. We're not charging, obviously, for meals. So that's how that revenue is increasing. And to be quite frank, I think since CEP, we've seen an increase in the number of our students taking meals, which is in our community is a good thing. So to Ryan's point, like those restricted funds, those dollars are restricted to be able to use to help serve kids additional meals or upgrade the area in which meals are served. So good question.
Great, thank you.
I have a question too.
Yes.
With the sports and stuff like that, if there is a family that can't.
Right, yeah,
or
we
waive, I mean, how do
We
we?
do weigh those fees, and usually the parents talk to the administrators or the coaches, and then we either use Nancy Conlon Fund to help with that, or we waive some of the fees.
Great, thank you.
Other questions for Mr. Gear? Okay, do I have a motion to approve the fee schedules presented for the 26-27 school year? Here. Motion by Dave Burke, second. Second by Ashley Overton. Any discussion amongst the board? Callie?
Irv,
Yes.
Hedges,
Yes.
Overton, yes. Armstrong,
Yes.
Ryder.
Yes.
All right, 4.2, board action to solicit bids for trash service. The current contract for trash service is Waste Management. The contract ends later this spring. We would like to create an RFP to bid out this project, and the bid will be for a 3-year contract. So we're happy with Waste Management and everything they've done for us, but with the contract ending, we just need to go out to bid, see what other offers we have in the community or around the area, and get the best price we can get for the service.
And just to remind the board, Ryan, you might have to refresh my memory on when we last did this.
It's before I took over this job. We had a different company, and Waste Management took over for them.
Right, so the board elected to move with the prior company, and then Waste Management purchased that company when they went out of business. So the idea here is, I think it was 2018 or 2019 when we last did that. So looking at obviously competitive bidding to help drive down some of those costs, as well as working with Dustin and his custodial team to figure out how we can maybe manage that a little differently moving forward. So I think this will provide us with some good insight to be able to budget forecast in the future.
Questions for the board? Okay, do I have a motion to allow the administration to solicit bids for the school district's trash service for a 3-year contract? A motion from John Hedges, second.
Second, Cheryl.
Second from Cheryl Armstrong. Any discussion on the board? Callie?
Hedges,
Yes.
Overton,
Yes.
Armstrong,
Yes.
Irv,
Yes.
Ryder.
Yes. On to agenda item 5, reports and recommendations of the Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources. Dr. Smith.
Thank you. What I reported in the January personnel report, and 5.1A, certified resignations. Elizabeth Pearson resigning as William Elementary School LBS 1 effective December 19th, 2025. and Aaron Ramsey resigning as LIFT Technology Facilitator effective January 19, 2026. Certified appointments, Gene Smiley, we're looking as a recommended substitute speech pathologist effective immediately. Classified resignations, Jamie Anderson is resigning as Little Elementary School Title I Parapro effective January 16, 2026. Carolyn Fitzgerald resigning as William Elementary School Supervisor effective January 6, 2026. Angel Green is resigning as Transportation Service Bus Aide effective December 31st, 2025. And George Miller is resigning as Transportation Service Center Bus Driver effective December 31st, 2025. Dalton Turner resigning as Maxine Middle School Head Custodian effective immediately. Item 5.1D, certified classified appointments. Recommending Kelly Artis, Transportation Service Center Bus Aide effective January 6, 2026. Betsy Croyce, Transportation Service Center Bus Aide effective January 6, 2026. Richard Plumbing as Transportation Center Bus Driver effective January 6, 2026. Sheila Elders as Substitute Supervisor effective immediately. Angela Green as Substitute Bus Aide effective immediately. George Miller as Substitute Bus Driver effective immediately. Retiree here coming back, Mr. John Moore, Substitute Bus Driver effective immediately. Lillian Allison is volunteer effective immediately. No classified appointments. Thomas Schneers is volunteer effective immediately. No extracurricular resignations, assignments. And then you have in front of you an addendum as well. I'd like to recommend Emily Eisenagel as Maxine High School School Guidance Counselor effective for the 26-27 school year. Amy Lawrence is Maxine Middle School Special Ed Teacher effective for the 26-27 school year. Lillian Gear, Maxine High School graduate, is Substitute Teacher effective immediately. Christian Darling resigning as Transportation Service Center Bus Aide effective January 8, 2026. Susan Feldham resigning as Maxine Middle School Parapro effective January 10, 2026. Classified appointments, Ben Pfeiffer is Williams Elementary School Supervisor effective immediately. Richard Murray is Maxine Middle School Head Custodian effective immediately. Carolyn Patrick is Williams Elementary School Supervisor effective immediately. Crystal Roberts, Williams Elementary School Supervisor effective immediately. Terry Vaughn, Williams School Supervisor effective immediately. Kristen Darling, Sub-Bus Aide effective immediately. Rebecca Eaton is Substitute Bus Aide effective immediately. And Eric Williams is Substitute Custodian effective immediately. Again, no extracurricular resignations or assignments. Are there any questions?
Questions for Dr. Scosi?
Seeing none, I recommend the board to accept the personnel report as presented.
Do I have a motion? Motion by Ashley Overton, second.
Second.
Second by Dave Earth. Any discussion on the board? Callan?
Overton?
Yes.
Erb?
Yes.
Hedges?
Yes.
Ryder?
Yes.
And Armstrong?
Yes.
Item 6, reports and recommendations of the superintendent. Mr. Condon.
Yeah, I just have two here. Item 6.1 is to maintain closure of the executive session minutes for the period of July 1, 2025 through December 31, 2025 to discussions related to specific personnel and individual students. So we need a motion in a second for that. So
Any questions, Mr. Condon, on that? Okay, do I have a motion to maintain closure of the executive session minutes for the period of July 1, 2025 through December 31, 2025 to do discussions related to specific personnel and individual students?
Motion.
Motion from Mr. Hedges, second.
Second.
Second from Ashley Overton. Discussion on the board. Callan.
Armstrong?
Yes.
Erb?
Yes.
Hedges?
Yes.
Overton?
Yes.
Ryder?
Yes.
Item 6.2 is to purge the executive session audio recordings for the 18-month period prior to this, the period from January 1st, 2024 through June 30th of 2024, as per Illinois School Code 120/206. So I need a motion and a second.
Any questions for Mr. Condon? Okay, is there a motion to purge the executive session audio recordings for the period of January 1, 2024 through June 30, 2024 pursuant to state statutes? Motion from Ashley Overton, second from Cheryl Armstrong. Discussion on the board. Callie.
Armstrong?
Yes.
Erb?
Yes.
Hedges?
Yes.
Overton?
Yes.
Ryder?
Yes. Let's go down to, there are no items under agenda item 7 or 8. Under item 9, new business, Mr. Condon.
Yeah, just real quick, I'd like to share some thoughts here. Today marks the anniversary of the tragic January 13th, 1982, Air Florida Flight 90 crash in Washington, D.C. This was obviously a very important honoring for our school district. While the event itself was pretty heartbreaking, I think it would be remiss if we didn't take an opportunity here to remember the extraordinary act of courage from Arlen D. Williams. He was a class of 1953 graduate of Mattoon High School. And Mr. Williams, as many of you know, especially those from the Williams crew in here tonight, he passed the rescue lifeline on to many others, choosing selflessness over his own survival in that event. I think it's his actions, I think, are a good reminder for us today about the power of courage and being selfless and allowing others, putting others first. So here in Mattoon, his legacy continues to live on. And in 2003, obviously, we had the honor, the school board at the time had the honor of naming the Arlen D. Williams Elementary School when it opened. And it serves as a daily reminder for our students and staff, of the values that he embodied. So as a district and a community, we're proud to remember him today. And next year would mark the 45th anniversary of that tragic event. But again, I think it's a testament to our community and a reflection upon what he is and the values he brought to our community and reflect us today. So just wanted to share a little bit of that history.
Terrific. Thank you, and well said, Mr. Conrad. With that, yes, sir.
I was able to visit Franklin Preschool today, a great visit. One of the things particularly stood out to me was the Lake William College had a childcare lab that they lost a grant for. And there was a lot of equipment that they were able to pick up. It was like Christmas over there. Everybody was like, oh, what we got and all that. So very, very good that they were able to repurpose that into the district.
Very good, very good. Anybody else? Okay, with that, we're going to slide all the way down to item 12. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Motion from Ashley Herbertson, second. Second from Cheryl Armstrong. Kelly?
Earp,
Yes.
Hedges,
Yes.
Overton. Yes. Armstrong. Yes. Ryder.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for your attendance. Have a pleasant evening. Mr. Duffy, overrun.